It's a common errand, getting cash at an ATM, but what happens when you have a gun pointed at you? It happened to one woman, and she's alive. She says she has one person to thank. Our Serena Fazan joins us now with this exclusive story on who and how her life was saved. Good evening, Serena. You have my attention.
Oh, gosh. Well, Linda, the victim was lucky not only because her boyfriend was in the car, but because he took quick action. He is a biology graduate student who was more likely to wrestle an alligator, I kid you not, than a suspect. But that's what he did, saving potentially 3 lives in the process. Anthony Hall is a humble guy.
I don't recommend jumping in front of a gun, but the biggest thing was I wanted to make sure that he couldn't get past me to get to them.
But that's exactly what this graduate student did on Friday night. Anthony and his girlfriend, with her 5-year-old son also in the car, pulled into this Regions Bank in St. Petersburg. She went to get cash when he heard.
So it went from a low tone to like the highest pitched scream I've ever heard.
Did you even have time to think?
No. He had a gun pointed at her.
Anthony tells me he jumped out of the car and jumped in front of this man, who police have identified as 25-year-old Almadine Muratovic. The USF student who hopes to research reptiles says he never imagined tackling a human being.
So when I noticed that there was a gun, I kind of charged him, and we fought for the gun. It went off a few times, and then we rolled around and it went off again. And
one bullet apparently hit Muratovic. You still wish no ill will on him?
From what I heard, the guy might be paralyzed. I don't wish paralysis even on my worst enemy. I hope he gets better. No one deserves to be hurt, but I had to do what I had to do to protect her and her little boy.
Anthony has been inundated with requests for an interview. It's why he went to attorney John Trevina for advice.
Oh, I think he's very heroic, incredibly courageous. As I said, I wouldn't advise anyone to do that because it's so dangerous, but I have to applaud his courage to be able to do something like that. He really is our version of Crocodile Dundee.
Anthony does not want any more attention. He says he talked just this once and hopes he can go back to his life, which one day might mean studying in the jungles of Indonesia.
I feel like a hero. I just felt like I had to do what I had to do.
Quite a modest guy. St. Pete police say Muratovic did suffer some type of paralysis, but they are not sure if it is temporary or if it's permanent. Because of strict medical privacy laws, doctors cannot talk about his condition. Police do tell me they are still investigating this case, but as far as Anthony is concerned, they say it is a clear case of self-defense.